his death anywhere. But I'm presuming he died in PEI, and maybe he wasn't an important guy, so maybe it wasn't recorded. There's no gravestone or site I can find. Janice will attest, I've been to every graveyard in Eastern PEI looking for these people.
Grandfather be proud of you.
Yeah, oh yeah, I get that honest.
I can tell you where anybody is buried in the
But I'm unable to find any direct ancestors at this point. I'm absolutely certain that Finley Yorston was buried in Georgetown in the cemetery.
You didn't find
I just can't find, because a lot of people then were buried in unmarked graves or had a wooden cross, and it would be long gone by now.
We'd like to contact the church because they might,
They would have records.
We're not done yet.
So
Yeah.
that's our next step.
So this, so I know I'm talking a lot and bouncing around a bit, but these Yeomanses, the Benjamin Yeomans, the guy who owned the house that became the White Horse Tavern on Bridge Street in New York, which is still there to this day.
Wow.
But the house is long gone. Like, there have been fires. There was a big
Okay.
fire during the Revolution. There was several afterwards. All through the 1800s, New York was done over 1,000,000 times, and there's virtually no chance that anything surviving from the original property would ever be anywhere other than deep in the ground. Interestingly, Manhattan has grown outward in every direction, because when the house was there, it was only a block from the waterfront down at the Battery, at the Lower Manhattan. Now there's 3 more streets that have all been built on the fill and old collapsed ships, and
Wow, really?
They've terraformed the whole place, and you can't even, recognize now. But Janice has a great, and I didn't get a picture of it, but I'll have it for August.
Yeah.
There's a great overlay. It's on Google Earth. It maps the original Dutch streets where they were with what is there now.
Neat.
Quite
Yes, do
remarkable.
a search on Google.
But we'll do that. We'll do that in August on the demonstration.
Yeah.
So that's the
That's such a thorough.
that's a neat little
loved
story
that.
on the Blacketts and that side. So this would be Hayes's mother's people. So I just kind of talking about that.
Okay, so.
Now Hayes's father's people.
Oh no.
Story.
Here's the
Wait,
dirt.
let me fill my glass. Fill my glass.
You have heard that, and I have some things I'll just pass around in case you want to look at them
I
later.
do. Yes,
Okay.
please.
So Hayes's father was Melvin Dixon.
Yeah.
His dad was John Dixon. His dad was John Dixon.
Holy smokes, look at the development.
And his dad was James Dixon.
Oh, switching it up.
James Dixon is the original Scottish ancestor who came here to New Brunswick. He was born in 1770 in Scotland. He died in 1858 here in New Brunswick. His wife was a lady by the name of Jean Ross.
Yeah, right.
And she was from England, or at least she emigrated from Maryport, England, which is in northern England.
And sit in Kelseytown.
John Dixon, the first son in Canada. He was actually born in Scotland, but he came as a kid. His wife was Mary Wood.
You're up next, so you can be right here. I'll go right over there.
Exactly.
You're.
And their son was named John Wood Dixon, because probably.
So was it wood or woods? They dropped the wood?
Yeah. Was there an S?
With an S.
Okay.
Like Daddy had another
Yeah.
wood. Was that maybe where the name came from?
Right. But there's a wood as well.
A first name would.
If you go back far enough, you'll find woods up
Okay.
this tree
Okay.
and a wood up another tree.
A couple of branches.
That's where most of the wood will come from, is up a tree somewhere.
Monkeys, in
Yeah.
other words.
Now, this is the big reveal here.
Dun, dun, dun.
John Wood Dixon, which would be Hayes' grandfather, his wife was Mary Ann Watling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lockley?
Watling.
Watling.
Yeah,
Willard Watling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know we related to the Watlings.
I don't know.
Her father was William Watling, and her mother was Mary McNaughton.
Ooh.
Mary McNaughton's parents were Alexander McNaughton and Janet Jack.
See, I was
Both from
Janet
Scotland.
Jack.
See, when
Janet
I went
Jack.
to the tartan store in Victoria, they told me that when I was at the.
Is that right?
Yeah, because they said you're related to the McNaughtons, and they have, I said I didn't realize that.
William Watling's father was Jubal, Jubal,
Jubal.
Jubal,
Watling,
as in Jubilee.
and Susan Leach,
Leech.
Leach, or Leech, depending on what record you look at.
So they taught you school.
Susan Leach. They came from Norfolk and Suffolk, England, respectively. That's in the east part of England, the north of Essex, where you're going to be. Laura, next
It's so
couple of months.
exciting.
Now, Jubal Watling was born in 1790.
Wow.
His mother's husband, named Watling, died in 1788.
Interesting.
Oh. the math not working
No.
here?
When
Right.
William Watling was born in April of 1790, he was given his mother's maiden name as his last name.
The father really
And the
was.
father was really somebody else.
Wow!
This is the church.
I'm getting that DNA.
Oh my God! Okay.
This is in Brockditch,
Oh my
Norfolk,
goodness.
England. This is the church where William Watling was christened
Right.
in July of 1790. The same day that his mother married some guy
Bang, 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 bang.
In the
Bang, bang,
same
bang, bang.
church?
in the same
In the
church.
same ceremony?
Same day.
You're all
So he was born in April and christened in July, the same day that her mother married his natural father.
Wow.
Who was
Oh, here comes.
Abraham Lincoln. No.
Prince William.
I have the original. This is old. These are the records from 1790.
Back to the ass off.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be verbal.
Okay, we heard
Listen,
enough.
I better be really
Embarrassing here.
Gotta find it. Gotta find it.
Go like this is the suspense.
Okay.
It's
Abraham Lincoln.
He's building up the
Jubal.
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 Again?
Jubal's the first name.
This is like. Well, this
Yeah,
is Jubal's
yeah.
Oh, okay.
birth certificate.
Okay.
Jubal,
Okay.
natural son of Samuel Harper. And Susanna Watling, born April 14th, 1790. Baptism July 6th, 1790. A pauper, it says at the bottom.
She popped
I
out.
think I'm going to do it.
Oh my gosh.
And the marriage banns, and eventually I got the banns and I have the actual marriage recording
He's never
of,
married her, would he?
of Susanna and Samuel Harper is the same day in July of 1790.
You're not going to say that you traced this line through now, have you?
I'd be lying if I didn't take a look.
So does this go right back to Stephen, does it?
Well, I don't know that it does. So everyone who's a Watling in New Brunswick, or thinks they were a Watling, is really a Harper.
Well, I'm gonna-
Really?
Stephen Harper, you might be his cousin.
Yeah.
No, Stephen will be excited to hear that we're his relatives.
That's why you should.
He's probably doing this exact same thing right now.
You should feel honored to be attached to this bloodline, okay?
But
You
that's
heard about Donnie Ross, but the Masons staying in those cottages in Logieville.
I did not.
That's where they met.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Donnie Ross published that, and
Yeah, he knows. You know Donnie Ross, do you, Brent?
The name rings a bell. but I
Yeah,
don't-
he's in the paper every
Have you
week
got
there.
this letter?
Well, that's very interesting.
It
And,
is.
Yeah.
we
All
always
sorts of
tell-
names for kids.